Billy Porter is getting candid about the personal impact of the WGA and SAG-AFTRA strikes. The 53-year-old actor revealed in a new interview with the Evening Standard that he's feeling pressure to sell his home due to a strain on his finances, telling the outlet, "I have to sell my house because we're on strike, and I don't know when we're going to go back to work. The life of an artist, until you make you money, which I haven't made yet, is still check to check. I was supposed to be in a new movie and on a new television show starting in September. None of that is happening." SAG-AFTRA members hit the picket lines on July 14th after failed negotiations with the Alliance of Motion Picture and Television Producers. The WGA stopped working back in May. Both unions are taking a stand on a range of issues, including AI use and streaming residuals. In Billy's interview, he also addressed the explosive remarks made by Disney CEO Bob Iger about how he believes the two guilds' demands are, quote, just not realistic, adding, "To hear Bob Iger say that our demands for a living wage are unrealistic while he makes $78,000 a day, I don't have any words for it, but you. That's not useful, so I've kept my mouth shut. I haven't engaged because I'm so enraged. But when I go back to the US, I will join the picket lines." The Pose star also reacted to an anonymous Hollywood executive who reportedly called for extreme measures to bring an end to the strikes, telling Deadline, "The end game is to allow things to drag on until union members start losing their apartments and losing their houses." To which Billy responded, "So to the person who said, quote, we're going to starve them out until they have to sell their apartments, end quote, you've already starved me out." The Emmy Award winner isn't the only one who has spoken out since the strike started. Union President Fran Drescher made headlines for a fiery speech at the strike's launch, explaining why she felt the Guild was given no other choice.
We have a problem, and we are experiencing that right at this moment. This is a very seminal hour for us. I went in earnest, thinking that we would be able to avert a strike. The gravity of this move is not lost on me or our negotiating committee or our board members who have voted unanimously to proceed with a strike. It's a very serious thing that impacts thousands, if not millions of people all across this country and around the world. Not only members of this union, but people who work in other industries that service the people that work in this industry. And so it came with great sadness that we came to this crossroads, but we had no choice. We are the victims here. We are being victimized by a very greedy entity. I am shocked by the way the people that we have been in business with are treating us. I cannot believe it, quite frankly. How far apart we are on so many things. How they plead poverty, that they're losing money left and right when giving hundreds of millions of dollars to their CEOs. It is disgusting. Shame on them. They stand on the wrong side of history at this very moment. We stand in solidarity, in unprecedented unity. Our union and our sister unions and the unions around the world are standing by us, as well as other labor unions. Because at some point, the jig is up. You cannot keep being dwindled and marginalized and disrespected and dishonored. The entire business model has been changed by streaming, digital, AI. This is a moment of history that is a moment of truth. If we don't stand tall right now, we are all going to be in trouble. We are all going to be in jeopardy of being replaced by machines and big business, who cares more about Wall Street than you and your family? Most of Americans don't have more than $500 in an emergency. This is a very big deal, and it weighed heavy on us. But at some point, you have to say, no, we're not going to take this anymore. You people are crazy. What are you doing? Why are you doing this? Privately, they all say we're the center of the wheel. Everybody else tinkers around our artistry. But actions speak louder than words. And there was nothing there. It was insulting. So we came together in strength and solidarity and unity with the largest strike authorization vote in our union's history. And we made the hard decision that we tell you as we stand before you today. This is major. It's really serious. And it's going to impact every single person that is in labor. We are fortunate enough to be in a country right now that happens to be labor friendly. And yet, we were facing opposition that was so labor unfriendly, so tone deaf to what we are saying. You cannot change the business model as much as it has changed and not expect the contract to change too. We're not going to keep doing incremental changes on a contract that no longer honors what is happening right now with this business model that was foisted upon us. What are we doing? Moving around furniture on the Titanic? It's crazy. So the jig is up, AMPTP. We stand tall. You have to wake up and smell the coffee. We are labor and we stand tall and we demand respect and to be honored for our contribution. You share the wealth because you cannot exist without us. Thank you.